There have been many times I wish I'd run a test twice in a row just to confirm the results, so I'm going to do that right now. And I'll talk to you about this. What the problem I've been having in my testing is, at times I will say, well, the lift is 2.5 inches, when in fact it's not 2.5 inches because I've got the separator coming way up here. That's where my butterfly spout is. So that's an extra 13 inches, and it really needs to be involved there. Okay, so here is the simple airlift. One more time in 3, 2, 1, go. Now this simple airlift does have the butterfly spout with the separator on it. Doesn't seem to be too far behind the AquaZen. The AquaZen took 58 seconds, and I think I did a pretty good test on that. And that's what I've been getting is 58 seconds, so 60 seconds, 58 seconds, somewhere in there. We're getting pretty close here to the 5 gallons, and I am going to call it right now. Lift pump. I've got the same 13-inch rise, 25-inch submersion. At least that's what this is. And now there's no check valve and no separator. So in 3, 2, 1, go. Now this may seem like it's got a more of a rise over here, but this duplicates what I was getting from the separator that was up inside of the AquaZen. And I'll tell you what, this is coming along pretty darn good. I wonder, one of the advantages of this is that it simply doesn't have as many bends going on. I'll tell you what, after I get done with this, I'll lay it up next to the configuration. Okay, stop right there. Yeah, I'll lay it up next to this other pump over here. Okay. So this one closest, or on the bottom of the screen, is the simple airlift pump. Absolutely simple. This is how the well, there's some pieces missing. There's some pieces missing that would have been in here. This is about how the what do you call it? The gate, or the check valve. The check valve would have been sitting in there. So, as you can see, everything is equal, right up to where the butterfly spout in the separator meets the exit on the simple. So I'm curious. I don't think that the AquaZen outperformed the simple airlift this time. This is the geyser pump. It's got all the same measurements as all the rest of those pumps. It's got a 38-inch head because the butterfly comes right in here. There is, of course, no check valve because you can't put a check valve on a geyser. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Nothing coming out of the top. I actually had to extend that up quite a ways because it kept spurting out. It'll be interesting to see what happens here. Now, one of the differences that I can say is going on is in the simple airlift, there's no check valve, there's no separator. The dimension of that riser is 1.5 inches, whereas all of these are 2 inch. All the other pumps are 2 inch. But other than that, I think we're comparing apples to apples and oranges to oranges. Okay, I am going to call it right now. What I've been doing is I've been watching this line right here. That's where I've been calling it. You know, I don't know if that's exactly 5 gallons, but you know, just for consistency in all of my measurements. Okay, I'm going to pause this and show you the whole geyser. Okay, this is the geyser. Comes up here to the separator. Right up here is where my butterfly spout is. And this is the exit. This is the geyser again with no butterfly. I mean, no butterfly or no separator. All of the measurements are exactly the same again. Well, okay, this one's 38 inches. The last one was 37 inches. From the air inlet to the bottom of this exit. And in the case of butterflies, when they were being used, which was like the last demonstration, the butterfly actually extended up above by 13 inches, and so that will establish the head. But every time it's 38 or 37 inches. Okay, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Now, one difference, this is an 1.5 inch pipe rather than 2 inches. I'm going to call it right now. This is the geyser with the separator. Here's my butterfly spout. The water drips back down and comes out this pipe right here. The distance from right here where the air goes in to the bottom of the butterfly, that's my head, and I forget if this was the 37 or the 38 inches. In the next slide, I'm going to show you with this geyser switched over to this pipe. Okay, so now the geyser is put on the straight pipe. The separator completely out. It's just a straight pipe with an outlet. the difference between this length to this bottom here and where we were before with to the bottom of this hole to where it used to connect is 1 inch difference, and I forget which way it went. This is a second test the next day. This is the AquaZen, and I've slightly angled the pipe down after the air intake so that we can create a big bubble effect. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go. We have 28.5 inches submerged, and it was 2.5 inches when it began, 2.5 inch rise. So as you can see, it's beginning to draw this down just a little bit. I've had a lot of trouble getting consistency between these readings. I am going to call it right now.